everybody. Welcome to Hot at Home, Your Questions Answered. I'm Jackie, and today's question is from Roger. Roger says, what do you tell a person who adamantly thinks that exercise and work are one and the same? In other words, this person will say, I don't need to work out. In my line of work, I get enough exercise. Roger says, I worked construction for 15 years, and although I was in good shape, I never felt in as good a shape as when I started working out. Good for you. Well, what do you tell a person? Why do you want to tell a person if they've made their minds up already? If they think that's good enough for them, then you can't really tell them much. You can tell them about your experience, though. I mean, tell them that, you know, you worked construction for 15 years and you felt great, but as soon as you started working out, you felt even better. That might help. You can also, you know, talk to them about functional training, wherein the kind of exercise you do can help you do your job better. You know, in other words, if you're you know, past video that we've done here, one gentleman was working on building a playground, so he's doing a lot of digging, this kind of motion, you know, this kind of motion, and so I suggested doing darn it, what's it called? lateral chopping. That's what it's called. So with a weight in your hand, you just stand up and you start with the weight down by your knee, and then you swing it up to above and behind your shoulder, and continue doing that. And that's a functional exercise because it'll help him with the motion of digging. You know, with digging and throwing it behind him. So you know, it depends on what kind of work you're doing. You know, what kind of functional training you should be doing. So you just look for exercises that mimic the moves that you're making in your work, and so that can make your work much easier for yourself during the day. Now, don't forget though that some people's work, and I don't know that there must be other work out there that is even more physically taxing than construction. I guess it depends what kind of construction you're doing. But if you know the person that you're speaking of, their job is extremely taxing, and you know they work for 14 hours a day, and it's constant physical movement, then they might actually not have any energy left at the end of the day to go work out. Or, you know, working out in the morning would cause them to be detrimental at their job. So they might be correct in that. It really depends on what their job really does entail. So, but yeah, so I mean, don't try preaching to the choir though, or you know, preaching to the deaf. If people don't want to listen to you and they don't want to hear about your experiences, and they don't, you know, or they don't choose not to believe that what you're saying is true, then there's not much you can do except just kind of smile and continue along your way, knowing that you know better, and do what you do, and be smug inside. while they detract the things that you're saying, you can feel smug inside that you know better, and that it makes you feel fantastic, and that you're doing a great job, and your workouts make you do an even better job. So, you know, you really can't convince some people. Some people have their minds made up, and nothing you can say can change that. So you just have to sort of be okay with that and live your life and let them live theirs. You know? So anyway, I hope that really helped you out, and we'll see you guys again next time. Take care.